Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. For the first time since Russia ended the Black Sea grain deal, a ship has departed the Ukrainian port of Odesa. The ship has been stuck in port since February of last year. Ukrainian officials say the Hong Kong flagged container ship left the port and is traveling through a temporary corridor established for civilian vessels to and from the Black Sea ports of Ukraine. It's reported to be heading to Bosporus, carrying more than 30,000 tons of cargo, including food products. But what has been the impact of the loss of the grain deal? Roman Renishin had a career organizing agricultural tours in Ukraine and around the world. Now he's working to rebuild Ukraine's rural livelihoods destroyed by war with his group World to Rebuild Rural Ukraine. Now he recently provided an update online.
This is the losses of up to $60 million due to inability to export and to sell for the reasonable price of all the commodities that are produced in Ukraine. The prices, there are some, that is quite the most extreme prediction, but some experts say that because of Ukraine being unable to export their commodities, the prices of corn and wheat might go up to 40% on the world market. Russia is using this situation and they say, we will, instead of Ukraine, ship 50,000 up to 50,000 for free. But shipping first 50,000 for free and selling all the other commodities that they grow 40% higher is a good business, bloody business, terroristic or Russistic business. However, this is how they think. They want to isolate us and they want to take over the Ukrainian markets by their commodities.
Russian President Vladimir Putin pledging to ship free grain to at least 6 African countries over the next several months following the collapse of that Black Sea grain initiative. It was hoped the UN broker deal would help keep millions of people fed around the world. And Ukraine continues to also move grain shipments through other ports, specifically the nearest port of Constanța in Romania via the Danube River. Reuters says the port has shipped more than 8 million metric tons of grain in the first 7 months of the year. The Danube River has become Ukraine's last water route to export grain, with Black Sea ports mostly cut off. But Russia appears to have renewed attacks at Ukrainian ports along that Danube River. Ukrainian officials saying Russia is using drones to strike grain storage facilities in the country's southern Odesa region. Ukraine's Operational Command South said Russia hit the territory of one of the ports, destroying hangars with grain and ag machinery. Ukraine's Air Force reports it destroyed 13 drones in the Odesa and Mykolaiv region. And now the U.S. is reportedly working with Turkey and Ukraine, along with neighboring countries, to develop alternative export routes for Ukrainian grain. The Wall Street Journal reporting a U.S.-supported plan aims to increase Ukraine's capacity to export 4 million tons of grain a month using the Danube River by October. Meanwhile, the Journal reporting that Turkey and the UN are continuing attempts to persuade Russia to rejoin that Black Sea grain deal.